Yes, just waiting. Hello, hello, salam, shalom, namaste. This is Sara Jamshidi. So this is live video. There you go. I'm here to talk about a matter that really is important to me. Something extraordinary is happening right now in the Middle East, not too far away from my homeland, Iran. Probably as we are speaking, the war between Palestine and Israel is going on, and there are casualties on both sides. As of yesterday, according to the official reports, there are 220 Palestinians, including 60 children, were killed, and from the Palestinian side. From the Israeli side, 12 people, including 2 children. So this is unofficial record. Usually, the official record. This is official record. Unofficial record is usually much higher, and I'm hoping that we can get the estimates and all of those information. But here it is. I am not here to give you the facts, information, report of what's happening there and any of those, none of those. I'm here to give you my take over how the media is honestly covering this new war between Israel and Palestine. Of course, Israel does have the right to defend itself. There is no question about it. I am 100% agree with this statement and with this phenomenon. But I am not happy about the coverage of the war in the U.S. media, especially when the war is. I mean, in particular about this war, and in general, any time that there is a war between Muslim and non-Muslim nations happen, U.S. media does not do a good job whatsoever. So since I am not very happy about the US media coverage, and I know that there are so many things that we do not know in the coverage, what I usually do is I try to find people who are knowledgeable about the issue, or they have their grounds there, and I try to see what they are saying about this particular war. So for that reason, I noticed Sarah Bukhari's posts on Instagram on Friday. So I mean, I'm just going to go through the story very quickly, but bear with me. On Friday, I posted a quick and short statement on about the war in Gaza on my Facebook page, Peace Talk with Sarah, on my Facebook page. The statement was about the video clip I saw on Sarah's account. I posted the same video on my Facebook page. So in this video, if you go to Peace Talk with Sarah, you'll see in this video there is a group of 5 large Israeli soldiers, and they are just letting a Palestinian teenage boy come inside his home, and then he's entering, and then the family members are inside the house. And someone is filming. So what's happening is Israelis. It's just they are too many. It's just weaponized from head to toe. I mean, it's just too much weaponry on them. And then what you see is that they are there to let the kid to collect his things, and they are going to take him away. So you see the mom is pleading, and then you see everyone is so distressed, everyone is very angry and frustrated, upset. The boy is a bit calm, but he's absolutely scared. He doesn't know what to do or what to say. So the soldiers are there just letting the boy collect his things, and the mom is crying, there is shouting, there are frustration, there are screams, and as they are leaving, the soldiers are leaving, they release a gas inside this house, and you see that people are coughing, and it's just a chaos. So I posted this video with a very short statement about what is happening in this video. So on my post on Facebook, I said Palestine Holocaust, Palestine Holocaust. And I said that this video is very difficult to watch. On one hand, I wrote it. On one hand, I support my Jewish friends who've gone through tremendous hardship and horror to save themselves and their loved ones. On the other hand, my heart is crying. I exactly know the feeling of the mother and the sister and all the family members. I know the feeling when a member of a family member is taken away by authorities. I know the feeling. Just in front of my eyes. Our editors in Akhbar Iqtisad, the newspaper I was working, they just took him away at the newsroom. I know a few of my friends have been taken away from their houses by the authority, and who knows what happened to them. So I know the feeling. I exactly know the feeling. Anyway, so I continued in my post. I questioned that whether supporting Palestinian people is the sign of being unfaithful to my Jewish friends. And then is being Jewish means to be Israeli? It was just an honest question that I wanted to know. How would a conscious Jewish friend of mine cannot draw the lines between what's happening in Palestine and what has happened to them during Nazi Germany, during the Holocaust? What happened? And then I'm questioning of really what happened to us, that we try to be politically correct and say nothing, or I just went ahead to and wrote that I am neither supporting Palestinians at the point that I was writing, nor Israelis. I'm just simply questioning the culture of terror that this family is experiencing. Who is right? Then I continued explaining that here's exactly my point. I wrote that I am scared of saying anything to offend my Jewish friends. I am scared of staying indifferent. I am so scared because I know and understand the culture of terror and horror. I am deeply scared. I'm reading out of the pages so then I exactly explain what I honestly wrote on my Facebook page, Peace Talk with Sara. And then yeah, this was basically my question and my plea. So more than 76 comments I received from different people, and I took a photo of all of those comments in a case if anyone wants to delete it, so then I have a record of what have been explained and said. And exactly as I expected, the nightmare happened. So one particular Jewish friend accused me of being anti-Semitic, and she ranted on the page. She made comments after comments about my lack of sympathy for Jewish people. And then she I mean, not only that, she messaged me privately on my Facebook account and basically harassing me over my point of view of Jewish, why I am anti-Semist, and what's wrong with me. I was quite upset. People know that I am not anti-Semite. I mean, I am not. People know that I am not anti-Jewish. And in fact, I am just managing a beautiful group of Jewish, Muslim. It's a social group, and I truly enjoy our gatherings. Absolutely enjoy our gatherings. They know that I am not any of those. And people in this conversation really engaged with the argument. One particular particular comment came from Mateen, our own editor, who is also a scholar on Middle Eastern studies. And then there were other comments you can just read for yourself on Peace Talk with Sara. So after bullying and after feeling really upset, I was just thinking what to say to stay peaceful, what to say to stay calm, and what to say to be right, and yet again to be politically correct, probably out of cowardness. Anyway, so I decided that yes, I'm just gonna stay calm, and I'm just gonna speak my own truth. So I replied to my friend, and I said that I'm just going to leave you with this beautiful poem by Saadi, a Persian poet, and this poem is so meaningful to me. Poem goes like this: human beings are members of a whole in creation of one essence and soul. If one member is afflicted with pain, other members uneasy will remain. If you are not sympathy for human pain, the name of human you cannot retain. بنی آدم اعضای یکدیگرند که در آفرینش ز یک گوهرند. چو عضوی به درد آورد روزگار، دگر عضوها را نماند قرار. تو که از محنت دیگران بیغمی، نشاید که نامت نهند آدمی. Then I explained that her reaction is exactly what I was scared of. Exactly. I was scared of saying something that it's not politically correct and offend people. And I was scared of staying silent and just not saying anything and feeling coward. Period. And yes, so there was one sister, honestly, said one of the carried a conversation and said something that truly beautifully said, that really encapsulated many of the things I wanted to say, but with my broken English, I honestly sometimes cannot write as beautifully as she's written. So here's what she wrote. This is exactly what you were scared of, and this is exactly what they do. Guilt trips and bullying people out of taking a stand and speaking out. I'm sorry you were subjected to this. What has happened on this thread is a beautiful illustration of what you were concerned about and proof that you had reason to be concerned. This is the truth of what they do. If people speak out, please don't let this stop you. I am never, ever been anti-Semist. Never. Anti-Semitic, if I can pronounce the name correctly. I have never been. I love Jewish people. I love Iranian. I love Chinese. I love Palestinian. I love Hindus. I love everyone. And peace is my religion. Period. I was simply questioning ways in which media covers war. We are looking at everything in the US media from a supreme element. It's like the West and the rest. So doesn't matter what happens to the rest as long as the West is safe and secure and flourishing in every aspect they can. And that is going to create disaster when we do not know what's going on with other peoples in other nations, yet we are the superpower. What does it leave us? My question, why don't people, American people, do not know the names of Palestinians who've got killed? Why we do not know their names, only a few of them? And then why more than 92% of the stories about the Muslim community is negative? Why? So why? and why do we treat Israelis and Palestinians so differently in terms of covering stories and covering news? Why is that? And why do I get labeled anti-Semist if I am talking about Palestinian and Israelis? Do I get the label of anti-Muslim if I am talking against Muslim community? Only people who know me know that I am absolutely critical against Iranian government, absolutely critical about patriarchy in the Muslim society, absolutely critical about so much damn things are happening in the Muslim society, and I am critical about them. So am I anti-Muslim? So why, if I talk about Palestine and Israel, so then I get the label of anti-Semist? This is just not making sense. Yeah, there you go. So I do believe that we are caught up in this politically correct phenomenon, politically correct, that we do not say right things, and we do not say right things. Fearing of hurting other people's feelings. We do not stand for justice to save ourselves from troubles. We do not support vulnerable people in order to save ourselves from being bullied. And I just wonder why. I wonder why right now the whole world is crying for the massacre is happening in Palestine. Why we are silent? Why we are not talking about it, especially in the media? That's my question. Thank you so much. God bless you and everyone who is watching this. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye.